And how's it going, everyone from the hockey world? My name is Matt McLaughlin, and we are wrapping up our weekly coverage again of the biggest stories in the hockey world. So let's just jump right into it. Good news for Canadiens fans, Carey Price is slowly progressing in his rehab, according to Eric Engels of Sportsnet. Price took the majority of reps in net in practice, and he almost spent the entire first drill in net, so good signs that Price could be on his way back, as the Canadiens only have a few handful of games left. But head coach Martin St. Louis basically said that him and the organization and Price all want answers and positive momentum going into the summer. So towards the end of the season, look for Price to get some ice time, maybe not the entire 3 periods, but maybe 1 period here, or maybe first 2 periods, or split something up like along those lines. Meanwhile, in the Western Conference, the race for the second wildcard spot is heating up. The Dallas Stars and the Vegas Golden Knights are only separated by a point, and this will probably be outdated by the time this video goes up, but that's just how tight this race is going. It'll be changing every day pretty much. But the Stars have an incredibly difficult schedule coming up over their next 10 games. Over their next 10, they got 5 playoff opponents: Toronto Maple Leafs, the Tampa Bay Lightning, the Minnesota Wild, the Edmonton Oilers, and the Calgary Flames. And meanwhile, on top of that, if you want to throw 2 more teams in there that could give the Dallas Stars some trouble, Vancouver, definitely in that conversation. Vancouver's only 6 points behind the Knights and the Stars for that second wildcard spot, so they're going to be scratching and clawing. And the Seattle Kraken, who previously beat the Stars a few games ago 4-1 in a pretty dominant victory, also could give Dallas some trouble. And on the Vegas side of things, much easier path over their next 10 games or so. Only games against the Canucks, the Flames, the Oilers, and the Capitals over their next 10 that could really give them problems, unless you want to count the Arizona Coyotes, and if Jay Beagle decides to just absolutely marauder half of Vegas' roster. On Tuesday, April 26th, things could change, and that's when the second wildcard spot is decided, as the Golden Knights and the Stars will collide in a game that would really cement that second wildcard spot, in my opinion, but who knows, it could be over by the time that game even starts. And in the college hockey world, the Frozen Four will be commencing this weekend. I think that's a word, sure. But the 4 squads in this year's Frozen Four are Minnesota, Minnesota State, Michigan, and Denver. Michigan and Denver will play in the earlier game at 5 p.m. on April 7th, and Minnesota State and Minnesota will occur at 8 p.m. The national championship game will take place on Saturday at 8 p.m. on ESPN2. And if I had to pick a team to win it all, this is such a chalk answer, but I gotta go Michigan. The Wolverines have 7 first-round picks on that squad, and talent's just gonna win out. Although, when it comes to a sweater perspective, Minnesota State has one of the best sweaters in the game. Don't even come at me on that. Let me know down in the comments below, who do you think will win the Frozen Four, and who do you think will get that second wildcard spot in the West? Do you think it's Vegas? Do you think it's Dallas? Do you think some team could pull off a minor miracle, get hot down the stretch, and come up and snag that second wildcard spot? Let me know down in the comments below. Give me a like and give me a follow to all of our channels and all of our platforms here on Bench Clears. So I'll catch you in the next video.